Good morning, YouTubers. Miles Mayhem here. Just wanted to give you kind of a tour of this world and make sure my Fraps program's working okay, because I plan to do kind of a Let's Play in the Tekkit mod or set of mods because I'm loving Tekkit big time. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick tour around here. Let me run through the house real quick. Just a basic house, nothing fancy. Just a place to kind of protect me from when I'm coming up from my underground dungeon here, which is pretty small. I've got some of the main Tekkit features here. I've got this little transmutation tablet that I can work with the EMC kind of exchange. I've got my energy condenser here, which I can make diamonds by sticking just random junk in here. And I've also got my alchemical chest, so I can repair using the talisman of repair. I know these won't repair. These are just these need to be well, this can be repaired. This needs to be juiced up. Anyway, just wanted to give you kind of a quick run around here. And if you're not familiar with these things, I'll explain them as soon as I get my Let's Play going. Got a project table here, so as I'm crafting and I forget things or I need to make other things, and I put them in here. Unlike a regular crafting table, when I exit out, it doesn't get dumped on the floor. So that's really nice. So anyway, I got a couple of things here. You know, I got my extractors, I got a compressor over here, I've got my macerator, and I've got my electrical furnace. Also got a generator back here that I dump wood into, or coal, any type of fuel to fuel up my bat box. I outgrew that really quick, as I usually do. I had some water mills back here producing very small amounts of electricity. So I ended up dumping those because they were in the way of the farm, which I'm going to show you. Anyway, got all the ores lined up here, ores that need to be macerated so I can double the amount that I get, and then I've got all my bars here along with dusts organized there, building blocks, and make sure I have one of each so that if I need to duplicate them. But what's nice by having the tablet, long story short, tablet will learn everything, so you don't technically have to have one of everything. If you run out, say, of a piece of diamond and you have 0 diamond left, as long as you've learned it inside here, you should be able to bring it bring back to life, so to speak. This one, not so lucky. You have to have one of whatever you need to make duplicates of. Just random crap in here, building up the uranium ore. One day I'm actually going to build a reactor, a nuclear reactor. That'll be fun. And then all my kind of technical supplies in here. Here's my water mills that are sitting there, and then just a ton of copper cable and some double insulated gold cable and some empty cells. But I've been mining down here just randomly. I found a ravine, and so if we head topside, go outside my doors, I'll show you, inspired by from Yogg's cast, I watched Shin play the Let's Build Village, and I really liked his kind of water tower and farm setup. So I constructed something similar. I'm going to end up putting pumpkins here. Got a lot of wheat going around the edges. And then it got flax seed so I can get string, which has a decent value. See, I don't think I have any. I think it's at least 32. Decent value when it comes to throwing in the condenser. So I've got water pouring down from here and it goes underneath. And anyway, just want to fill this space with something nice, and I enjoy building a lot. So got a lot of rubber trees here so I can get the that sap coming out of there. This building is in progress and will end up becoming the oil refinery and the lava conversion, the geothermal energy conversion. So I've got all these red-powered engines here, which are pumping out lava that comes into that transportation tube. And yeah, kind of cheating to transport it. If I find one closer, I'll pipe it in because that's always fun. But this volcano, as you can see, is almost 300 meters away. So anyway, once I get all these going, I get these turned, these will all pump the lava down into the basement, where it will run into this geothermal generator and then into our MFSU, which is, I don't know if it's the highest level of energy holding, but this is a 10 million unit potential. So it's got 512 coming out. I'm using these glass fiber cables that are the only ones that can hold that. I don't think gold cables can hold 512, but that comes into a medium voltage converter, and then a transformer, and then a low voltage transformer. So we'll be able to run all that stuff that's in the basement. We'll bring that all down here. So anyway, this is in progress. Back up top. On this side, we built something I was inspired by on Yogg's Cast. Sips did a Tekkit series where he talked about, at that point, he had the forestry mod installed, and so he had built kind of a peat bog, this farm setup. And so I've done something similar here where I'm taking sand and dirt and water cells and combining them into bog earth, and then this peat bog pumps these out and then returns dirt, so it replaces each of these dirt spots with that peat bog, and you see it maturing over here. And then it will harvest that because I've laid in some pumps here. These pumps are different because they're actually peat fired engines, so that's what we do with the peat. We can use it as a power source. Here's peat, and the byproduct of that is ash, which we can use for fertilizer. The ash into the fertilizer with dirt turns into humus, and the humus gets thrown over here and used in the tree farm. So you can see run that's as it works through. The tree farm takes saplings and humus and then pumps out sand. It replaces, these turn into sand for some reason, I have no idea why. Again, these are all peat-fired engines, so we're kind of in a bigger recycling deal. So this chops down the trees, dumps the tree chunks in here, sucks up saplings, and then sucks up this sticky resin. So I'm trying to go all rubber trees and replace the regular wood because we get the resin, which is worth 24 EMC. So we're getting more out of this than just saplings and the wood. So trying to get the best bang for our buck. So anyway, in fact, I'm going to take a couple of these, and I have absolutely no more need for rubber. I have way too much. So this is actually where I'm going to dump all this in the the energy condenser. So anyway, I protected myself by using, I believe this is basalt stone, and put a nice little fence around, and these iron fences. So put a nice little fence around here, which has done a great job to protect us from creeper blasts. So anyway, this is the compound right now. I'll be going out later at some point, finding more volcanoes and pumping back oil. And I'll probably pump the oil back without using the transport tubes. I know that seems a little cheating, but hey, we're using Tekkit, right? So there's all sorts of things. But I've got oil all over here. Well, this is the Saudi Arabia of my world here. So I hope you enjoyed the tour, and look for a Let's Play coming really soon. Alright guys, later.